Yo, what's up, man? You know what it is, In My Opinion Podcast. Yeah. What's up, man? You know what it is, In My Opinion Podcast. We got the wonderful world, Mr. Roster.
What's happening?
We're bringing you, you know what I'm saying, your world, my opinion. But we're going to talk about that another time. Right now, my co-host, Mr. Roster over here. You want to introduce yourself, man? Say anything?
I thought you just did. I'm just playing, man. I am he is me. Hashtag WWMO and all that good stuff, man. Your world, my opinion coming. Yeah, man, hit all the socials up. You know, anybody want to sponsor, go ahead, hit us up. Hit me on Mr. Rivers up. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is, man. We got a must watch today. You know, we got a special individual over here. And, you know, she's been in the game for a long time. Exclusive. A lot of y'all need to sit back and take notes. But I'm going to let her go ahead and introduce herself. Miss Lisa, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, how y'all doing? I'm Miss Lisa from Diamond Law Entertainment.
DLE.
Queen of the Carolinas.
That's right.
The Miss Deb of South Carolina. The Miss Wendy Day of South Carolina. They call me everything. I'm with Diamond Law Entertainment, LLC. And what I do is make sure that the artists, you know, get their royalties and things like that. I'm the paperwork lady. But you'll see what's happening in
Yeah, we're going to get all that.
As we proceed.
Yeah, we're going to get all that. You know what I'm saying? So what does Diamond Law Entertainment do for the artists? Or what is everything that's entitled in do?
So, Jesus. So, we help brand the artists. We do artist development where we do like we're working with one individual now that we're getting ready to bring on. So it entailed, what's your style? What kind of style did you want? How do you want to look? How do you want to be presented to the audience? So a vision board was created, and it has all the different styles on it to make sure that, you know, that one of these things will be picked. We also do making sure, like I said, the paperwork. I do the training. So when I'm the one that, when a lot of people say, you know what, I can go to so-and-so and get my paperwork down $50. Yeah, you can. But when you come to me, I don't only set you up on the platform. I sit down with you for 2 hours and I train you on that platform. And if it takes 2 hours per platform, that's 6 hours of my time. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, but I'm literally going to show you how to do it. So in the event me or somebody else you have can't do it, right, you'll be able to handle your schedule. So you'll be able to do it. I do small business startup. I do statewide trademarking. I do a lot of things. Anything that has to deal with developing an artist, branding an artist, and teaching the artist how to be a certain way when they're presenting themselves to the world is what I do. So, and then I work out of Columbia, South Carolina. I have a new office downtown in Charleston on King Street. Thank you. And I also work with some industry behind the scenes greats in Atlanta. I got hired to a studio down there. I've set up 7 record labels.
Okay.
Did their logos, the whole 9, got the logos done and everything else. We had everything done, set up, everything, so it's branded and ready to go.
Diamond Law Ent team, is it just you or is there a team?
I have a staff.
Okay.
I have a team. So I have China Couture. That's my personal assistant, and that's that one there. She don't play about no Miss Lisa. If I do something, I say, you can't do that. And I was like, I wanted to get some merchandise, and it was like, so yeah, that's nice, but it's just not in your budget. I was like, okay. And then I have.
Thanks, China.
I know, right? Don't let them come back if they ain't ready.
Yeah, she don't play. So then I have Blackberry Brown. She's an artist. She's a songwriter. And she also just launched her NJC marketing and promotion. And she does a lot of social media marketing. Okay. But she's really good at it. She's really popular. She's funny as hell.
So she's an artist, but she's not an artist.
Her artist name is Blackberry Brown. When she in my office, she don't play with me either. So I call her Miss Brown.
I know that's right.
Because when she put her Miss Brown hat on,
it's business.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're no bars hold.
You got them there for a reason. They're gonna do it.
You either get down or lay down with both of them. You either get down or lay down. And then I just recently acquired a publicist. And that is, everybody knows him as Los the Host.
Okay.
He recently moved to Atlanta, and he's very good with the pen. So I just talked to him last week and asked him, I said, you know, what do you think your publicist game would be? And he said, I'm with it. Send me the info. So yeah, that's the publicist.
So you're based in Charleston, but you go to Atlanta. You be
Yeah, I'm
New
actually
York,
nationwide.
nationwide.
Because I'm a .com.
Okay.
So I'm a .com. I've had business from Jamaica, West Indies, Arkansas.
When you said .com, what do you mean by that? Just mean that you have a website.
DLE843.com. Right. So that means as long as you have a .com, you nationwide.
Nationwide. Yeah, anybody get in touch with us.
Google me,
Right.
bitch.
Right. That part.
Yeah.
So and yes, and if you do Google me, you ain't gonna see nothing but rocks. So I've had clients from Texas, Arkansas, the whole continent of Africa tried to contact me. Jamaica, West Indies. Shout out to Kwani.
Have you traveled to Africa?
Huh?
Have you traveled to Africa?
No,
okay.
not yet. So I have people, that I've worked with. I've dealt with people from Canada to Texas.
So how long have you been in the business? And what's your track record with where you're at now compared to where you started and how you started?
So how I started is going to crack people up. I was a choreographer in 1986 for Skip Ski and Double D.
Damn.
And I used to go in Joseph Green Community Center, looking like J-Lo with the little neon socks. Yeah, that part. So did that, and we traveled to Alabama, was on TV and all this other kind of stuff. And then I'm a chef by trade. That's how I got into food and bev. Because that's why I was in the military.
But y'all didn't know that?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. But he know that. You see what he look like, right? I'm just playing
that's
that.
How you get like that?
Oh yeah,
we ain't good, bro. We ain't real good growing up.
I get down like that.
We ain't real good growing up.
So,
that's my auntie, y'all. Just to let y'all
just so you know, yeah. So, I've incorporated my chef skills into my bartending skills, which I was also what you call a chef tender, which means I could take like regular fruit and stuff like that and infuse it and make those funky looking fantastic drinks.
Oh yeah,
stuff like that.
I get you to make me a drink, man.
Right. Oh yeah, I can do that now. So and then any club that was hot, I jumped in it. That's where I started out. I started out at Party Lounge, then I went to Mingo's, then I went to Palladium, but I worked at Venezuela. I worked anything that was pumping.
Oh, that's crazy.
I worked there. And so, and when Palladium opened, I didn't get asked if I wanted to work there. I got told what my schedule was.
Yeah, that's
so it's like that.
Yeah.
So then, when Palladium closed, they wanted to open Kilimanjaro's, and I was the head bartender at Palladium. And they said, "Nah, we want you to run this." And I was like, "Huh?"
Yeah, I seen you posted that he was a part of Kilimanjaro's, and that was like one of our favorite clubs when we was, doing our thing.
Yeah. So it was like, so I ran Kilimanjaro's from the day it opened until the day it closed. Until it turned into Savoy and then it closed.
So you was a bartender and then you started running it, or you went in there?
No, I went in there as the main attraction. Yeah, I was that chick.
Like it was the owners, then it was her.
Then it was me. But Sweat Equity made me pretty much part owner.
So what stopped Kilimanjaro's movement? Like what? I'm kind of curious that you brought it up.
Y'all gonna crack up. Y'all gonna crack up. It was not the fights. It wasn't the shooting outside. The lady, Miss Bluer, sweetest lady ever, owned the building, and it used to be called Lazy Bees.
Okay.
She never acquired a permit to lease it.
Okay.
And when they wanted to get Kilimanjaro's out, and then we switched it to Savoy, and they wanted to get it out, they couldn't just kick us out because then that would been a racial lawsuit.
Okay.
So they told her to file for the permit to be able to rent the building, and denied the permit.
Damn.
And then she sold it, and now it's Zucker Middle School.
That's crazy. That's
crazy.
I was wondering what happened. Like all of a sudden, Kilimanjaro was gone.
Everybody thought it was like, oh, they were violent, and everybody was like, they had bodies drop. We ain't never had nobody drop out there at all. We had.
I know y'all had your share of shootouts, but I never heard nobody get killed.
Technically, I think we had 2 people get shot out there.
Yeah.
And even with all the rob, system, all that, 2 people got shot.
I always heard that if somebody get killed, you have to open up the next day, or
no, you don't. You don't have to open up the next day,
or you can lose.
No, if somebody gets killed or somebody gets hurt at an establishment that sells alcohol, the worst thing you can do is say you apologize because now you're admitting guilt. So you're admitting
taking
guilt.
responsibility.
So you never admit guilt regardless of how you feel,
Right.
right? Because you know I'm a paralegal too, because I have a degree in paralegal, a degree in criminal justice, and that's why when I do this artist thing, that I can do the contracts and all that other stuff because I'm law literate.
Okay.
So you never ever admit guilt, even when you're an LLC. A LLC is to protect you from somebody going against your personal bank account.
Okay.
So
yeah, exactly.
I tell DJs, I tell them all the time, you need to be a LLC because if you're at the wedding and Granny trips over the wire, she's coming for you. She's suing you.
Yeah.
Not DJ Boom Boom Room.
Right.
She's suing you. So when she sues you, now that's your personal. That's like your house, your car, your this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
But if she sued DJ Boom Boom, right, LLC, then they're just gonna go after.
So artists should have an LLC for themselves.
Artists, if they're gonna be traveling and they're gonna go to places and do like the baby and slap people with a cell phone, you need an LLC. Because when he did that, they didn't sue Mr. Kirk. They sued the baby.
Oh, okay.
So because the girl, I don't know if she knew his real name or not, but she sued the baby. So when she sued the baby, DA baby LLC, then whatever was in there, that's what she gave. That's what she. They can't get the whole thing. You can't touch my personal stuff.
Right,
but you can't get the whole thing. But, you know, 50 Cent did that. So when that girl came after him.
Wow. So what's the most... I mean, it sounds like an artist really needs your help because there's a lot of stuff that... I haven't really been in the music industry that per se, but it sounds like there's a lot of information out there that a new up-and-coming artist just wouldn't know. What's the most frustrating thing that you deal with when dealing with artists, and especially artists from the Low Country, from Charleston? Let's say Charleston. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because we ain't on yet. We trying to get on. Let's help them boy get on.
Clickery. Think they know everything. Don't want to work with a woman. Afraid to say like everybody learns differently. Some people are visual learners. Some people are vocal learners. Some people are hands-on learners and stuff like that. So if you don't know something, you know. Hey, can I make an appointment to talk to you on the side? What we talk about is what we talk about. So if you have a learning curve, let me know you got a learning curve. We'll make that work for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then you got the ones that, well, I got $500, I got $1,000 budget a month, and I want to work with you. What does that mean? So if your music sounds like trash, and I'm not knocking anybody's music, I'm just saying.
Would you take on an artist that you didn't believe in the music?
Huh?
Would you take on an artist
No.
that you don't believe in the music?
No. If I don't believe in your music, you could be ready to bubble tomorrow and become a millionaire.
Yeah.
You disrespect me the day before that, I'm cutting you off. I don't give a damn if you become a millionaire tomorrow or the next day. It ain't about the money. It's about respect. It's about professionalism. It's about doing what you got to do.
Right.
So if you come to me and like, you know, F you, this peace out, holla back. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of people in Charlotte, you know, I'm originally from New York, for those of you who don't know. So, these boys thin-skinned down here.
Wait, what?
Thin-skinned.
Oh, sensitive.
They can't take criticism.
You talk about sensitive, they're like they tentative.
Yeah.
I mean, real talk.
So you try to tell them the truth.
If you say, like, say you said, okay, we're going to use like ABC as a song. So say you said, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? But I'm telling you to go A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yeah. You know, to give it some little swag or whatever, right?
Sure. I like that better already.
Nah, man. That ain't how you supposed to sound. You can't change my song. I'm not changing your song. I'm letting you know what's marketable.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you tell somebody, like, this is not marketable, but this version is, if they're hell-bent on what they want, the bottom line is I work for them. Mm-hmm. So that's what they want to push. I just got to shut up and sit back.
Do you think because, you know, because I know how these artists are down here and everything. Do you think that's because of the area and everything? Like them just watching, or is it the time? Do you think, like, hold on, first off, from when you started helping artists and everything to now, have you noticed a change in how easy or how harder it is to deal with them now, or is it about the same?
Is it getting
Oh,
better?
it's easy because you got the internet. When I started out, don't laugh. Shoot, we were still using wax and damn reel to reel and damn cassette tapes.
Yeah. I mean, even
And
doing videos and stuff.
We were just pushing in the CDs. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I'm talking about dealing with the actual.
I'm getting there. So the pushback then was you still had to stand outside the record label and whatnot and hope you catch somebody coming out, not realizing that they got a back door and they probably dipped out the back. Yeah. Okay, now you don't have to do that. You can go on IG and slam everybody's inbox. You know what I'm saying? Or tag the whole world.
It's easier to connect.
Okay,
People, yeah.
So it's easier to connect now. However, the mindset is still for some. I made a hit. When I wake up tomorrow, I'm supposed to be a millionaire. That ain't how that works. Because there's songs that have been sitting for 3 years that when they finally come out, the people that were in that area know that song 3 years old. To us, that song brand new.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you got artists that want to throw dates. They want to throw the age in there. They want to, like I'm born in 1962. So it's like me saying, yo, in 1962, right? Mm-hmm. Now, if I'm referring to 1962, I could do that. But if I'm saying it's the year 1962, now I just dated the song. I just dated the record. Yeah, so now I can't push that out in 1974 and say this record's new when it says it's the year. Yeah, So they're not understanding that. They want to tell their age. They want to do all kind of whack stuff. They want to, what we talked about earlier with it's your boy so-and-so or it's your girl such and such. Nobody knows you. Nobody. So when you say things when they hire you, me, the professional, and ask for my professional opinion, and I give it, then that's a problem. Because now I'm hating. But it's not hating. It's you ask me. So if you ask me, don't ask me if you don't want my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
So when an artist hire you, you set out a blueprint, a plan for them.
I actually have an artist game plan sheet.
Oh wow!
And so I have an artist game plan sheet. I have a screening sheet because I'm gonna screen you and see what all you have, where you at, this, and the third. And I have a game plan sheet as to what we need to do. Where you're gonna push, where you're gonna this, that, and the third, and. I'm not gonna tell everything because I don't want to. Yeah, no, for sure. So it's a plan.
Cause we gonna get your money.
It's a course of action. Mm-hmm. All right. And so then we have a meeting. You have a meeting with me. You're gonna have a meeting with Miss Brown, Blackberry, Miss Brown, and she's gonna break down what you need to do, what your course of action is with her, and what she's gonna have. You have to do certain things in a certain. I know
you always say an artist need to have a budget. What kind of budget do an artist need to have?
Okay, so for me...
Oh, when you say that.
There's a lady out there called Wendy Day. She had this show, and Wendy Day... Right. Yeah. You know 60, who she is, right?
70-30% deal.
She's worth $1.5
I heard she got screwed.
She's worth $1.5 billion.
That is crazy.
I went to one of my friends...
She's a regular-looking white lady, too.
She cool as hell, too. So one of my persons that I set up their label... was taking an artist to see her, and he said, well, I can't go up there without you because I know you love her. So I said, okay. So we went in there and we had a conversation. She kept looking at me, right? Because she had this thing called 15 at 15 on Clubhouse. She remembered my voice. So she kept looking at me like she knew me, right? And then I said, I see, looking at me and da-da-da. I said, I'm Lisa from Clubhouse. She said, oh, yeah, I remember you because you used to ask all the good questions. You asked this or you asked that. So to have a billionaire, remember me,
you,
right?
Yeah.
But her office, I prayed on it. Her office was when you walked in. First of all, you can't go to any other floor but her floor.
Right.
Okay. Then you had to check in. Then they had like this water machine that had all the flavored waters, and it turns into seltzer water. The coffee machine. I'm a coffee head, and the coffee machine. And this to stand the third, it got little snacks and whatnot and everything, and it had like a little common area you come through. Then it had these conference rooms and stuff like that. Right. And I looked at my boy and I said, man, I need me a setup like that. Okay? So, of course, hers cost way more than what I could afford. Mm-hmm. All right? So, my lease was coming up and I was in a little cubicle, and I decided to start looking around because I needed space. I needed, I would always have to rent an extra area to do my classes and, my workshops and stuff. And I came across this brand new building in downtown Charleston, and it's a corporate co-op. And that's what she's in, a corporate co-op.
Okay.
For a fraction of what she pays, I got the exact same setup.
That's right.
They got the water machine, the coffee. They feed us in the morning. They feed us in the afternoon. If you come in, I don't have to have my refrigerator in my office where I say, "Would you like something to drink?" And I'm not doing any of that.
Which and that's people walk into that situation, they can already feel more.
Yeah.
Like,
oh no.
More
you
like, okay,
but
yeah.
You can't get to me either. Now
That's
you have to go.
even better.
You have to go to the receptionist.
Yeah.
So when you go to the receptionist and you check in at the desk, it pops up in my phone and says you have a guest on waiting for you, so and so and so, and then it'll tell me who the guest is, and then I go upstairs to get the guest, and then they can come down to me, but you can't come directly to me.
One thing about Wendy Day, I know her from the Cash Money. She,
right.
From what I understand of the documentary, she was looking for them for a while, and she found them and she brokered a deal. Do you look for artists to broker a deal, or do all the artists come to you? Or have you ever seen an artist say, I need to work with an artist?
It's real tricky because I'm not offering like a sign-on bonus or anything like that.
Okay.
So I'll look at some artists and I'll explain to them how it works because I require a retainer fee, right? So because I can't work for free.
Right.
And I do a lot of work for the artists behind the scenes. So I require a monthly retainer fee. And then I will talk to you and see if that's something you want. But a lot of times, people will listen to the little videos I put out on, not on IG, on Facebook. Now I put some on IG, but on Facebook and stuff like that, or what I have on my YouTube page and they'll be like, I think I want to holler at this lady here.
Yeah.
Right? Because see, the difference between, of course, me and Wendy is her price is, but she earned that statue to have that kind of price, and mine isn't. Now, you said about a budget. The one thing about a budget is if you're coming to work, if you want to work with me and I'm not your manager, which you can come to me for services, just regular schmegular services, then we work out a price thing, or you can get what I call like a little membership that'll allow you to get certain things done every month or certain things done at a discount because you got the membership. All right. Now, the minimum budget I can work with is $125.
Oh, I mean, that's reasonable.
But this is the crazy thing because people say, oh, well, I was waiting until I got my budget up. Why you just didn't call and ask what the budget was?
Yeah.
And some people don't know that, oh, well, I don't have a budget. Well, what do you think a budget is?
Yeah.
So when you're an artist.
So $125, what? Like
$125. If you came to me and you wanted, and you said, I don't want you to be my manager, but I would like for you to help me get some things done. I can get you probably a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks of legitimate promo where your numbers go up and your streams go up for 2 weeks for $125.
Okay.
So I can get you something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or I can train you on something. Or say you're going to get booked somewhere, right? And these people are telling you, yeah, well, we're going to book you to come in here and rap from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, right? Yo, you need a contract for that? I got you.
Yeah.
Because I do all the contracts too, and I tweak the contract for the person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know,
because I've had people call me up and just say, like, yo, I need some contracts, right? And actually, I had somebody that's up there in the industry, and you know what? I could have charged that person $3,000 just to do those contracts. But I didn't. He wanted 6 contracts. I charged $50 a contract, and I charged him $300. And even he looked at me like, and I was like, yeah, I can't.
Trying to break nobody's neck.
Yeah, but I'm not going to flip my price because you got more money than the next guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's not right.
That's not right.
And in my conscience, I can't do that.
I know that's right.
Now, everybody's like, shit, you
should but you still have to live with yourself.
But
I feel
that person is still in contact with me because I was honest.
Honest, right.
And because I kept my integrity with.
And then the person will also go behind you and see if you did do something shady, and then it expose.
Right, and then they'll talk about you and see they're too far up in there to be talking about me like that. So no, I don't want my name to be besmirched over here and there because I try to be slick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it'll always come back to you.
So what kind of deals are out there for artists? Is it better to be independent or is it better to sign a Major deal.
Okay, so if you're a rapper,
Right.
it depends on your age, and you could be.
Is there an age cap?
There is an age cap only for rappers,
Right.
and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you got 50-year-old rappers trying to rap about 25-year-old rapper stuff,
Can't do it.
and that's not.
It don't
you.
even look right.
Yeah, I mean, like you can't be rapping about flip phones.
So
and
what do you think the
Jaguars
age
and
cap
stuff
is? If
like
I'm just a rapper. What do you
No,
think
I'm gonna tell you what the age cap is. The age cap is 27.
All right.
Right?
Okay.
But you can squeak it up to 30, maybe 30, 32, 33.
If you
So,
look
Right.
young,
so
But
when you say that, right? You're saying make music up until that point, and then afterward,
No.
just perform.
What I'm saying is, if you're between 27 and 33,
you gotta find
and
another.
but these are for people that want to get signed to a major label.
Okay.
If you're independent, you
You
can
can
99 and kick out a rap. It don't matter. But if you want to get on a label, that's the window. Okay? So you can be up to possibly maybe 30. All right? If you want to get with a label. However, once you get that right team, people that you can trust and people that they don't have to know everything about the business, but they can come take workshops like workshops that I give. They can come call somebody like me and say, hey, can I come sit down with you because I'm working with the artist. I got this far up, but I don't know how to do this part. Can I come sit with you and you show me how to do it? So, for the low price of course, but I'm not going to bust nobody upside the head. But I am going to charge you because it's my time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I can teach you that. Because there's like 50,000 independent artists in the state of South Carolina alone. I'm one person. I can't get everybody. So, and I'm not crazy enough to think I can get everybody. Like, I ain't going to tell them nothing. Because if I tell them, they're going to get all my clients. No.
Is there a lot of people around here that does what you do?
Nobody does what I do.
Oh, for real? In South Carolina?
There's people that will either they do the paperwork,
They not do it all.
they do something.
That's why it's Diamond Law
but not
Ent.
everything.
Degree,
Right, but no, Diamond Law that's not what Diamond Law stands for.
What's that for?
Diamond is my birthstone and Law is my initials.
Okay.
So
I saw you in the doctor twin, so I'm like,
it's literally, and I didn't name it that. One of the young ladies I used to work with at Kilimanjaro's, who happens to be like a daughter to me, she gave me the name. I said, we need to get us an entertainment company because them boys are always throwing these parties, and we need to get some side money and not let them know it's us.
Yeah.
So she said, what's your birthstone? I said, Diamond. She said, your initials are LAW. Boom. Diamond Law.
That's it.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was that was in 2000.
That's what's up.
That was in 2000.
I'm like meant to be.
That was in 2000. And ever since then, that's what it was.
So what's a good deal for an artist?
What's a good deal for an artist?
Like right now, if you was managing an artist, what kind of deal would come across the table that you? I know it probably depends on the popularity of the artist or what they're already doing.
So, if you have zero numbers, but you have
hot material
and numbers, when everybody says, "What do you mean by numbers?" Your IG.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of labels go by what's on your IG.
Okay.
And how many followers you have, and how many people you're following. If you're following more people than the ones
IG
that are
Instagram?
following you, then that's a problem.
So they focus a lot on IG or on all your social media sites?
No, IG is the main one.
It's the main one. Okay.
They look at your IG numbers.
Okay.
It's usually IG numbers, maybe TikTok and stuff like that, but it's usually IG.
Okay.
So if you're following 500 people and only 100 people are following you,
no good.
that's a red
normally
flag.
when you see somebody try to follow less people
that's a red flag.
So most of them they don't be following anybody.
Yeah, a lot of them
try not to follow anybody.
Right. So you try to follow as the minimum, right, and not get the big head because you see, Busta Rhymes and Janet Jackson and this, and the third. Busta Rhymes and Janet Jackson are not gonna follow you back.
I know that, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're just not gonna do
that.
So when you see them, it's nice to follow, but don't be stuck following them. Like find some people that are gonna, or do the post that says, "Yo, go over to IG and follow me," right? Because the one thing you do want is you want organic followers.
Right.
Okay. So that's one. All right. Now, back to the age thing and whatnot. You can do what you want, but like I said, you've got to have a strong, solid team behind you.
Mm.
Okay. So when you want to get a deal or something like that, you don't necessarily have to get a deal if you have a strong team behind you, because the main reason why a lot of artists don't get ahead They stay in that studio and make 50,000 damn songs, and every week they flinging a song out, flinging a song out, flinging a song. You didn't give them a chance to like the first song.
Yeah, I feel that.
So you ain't getting no organic numbers off the first song because now you done threw another song out there. Yeah. Let the song breathe.
They can listen to the last one.
Yeah,
they find you.
Make them eat it. You're not Beyonce. You're not the Sexy Red or what the other one?
Sexy Red. They say her tour is flopping, man.
Anywho, like. Look,
how do you feel about just? Because I mean, you right now the music done changed a lot, so you have to deal with a lot of the younger generation we're in now. Ignorant shit. So how do you navigate through that and still try to?
Nephew will tell you I'm a thug. Yeah. So I'm listening to my rap music. I don't care. I'll be 99 in a wheelchair with spinners. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be listening to the rap.
So you stay connected to trap music.
So I stay.
See, that's what I'm saying now. You know, like trap music.
It's
You had what people don't understand is when fashion changes, music changes.
Right.
Trap ain't it.
Right.
Okay. So you asked me a question earlier about the language with the Charleston artists and this, that, and the third. It's not that they country and they have that Geechee gullah. Because at first I was against like damn, you can't understand what's being said and this, that, and the third. So remember when I said I was going back to my Kilimanjaro days and this is that, and everybody thought it was going to be like, oh, like that, right?
Sure.
Nah, I went back to my business style from back then because I did not play. Once I turned that key, I ain't got no friends. When I turned the key afterwards, like, yo, where we going? So what I did was, and don't laugh, I made a playlist from the 99 to the 2000. Okay, from the 99 to the 2000.
Taking over.
And the first song that came on that playlist was "If It Ain't About the Money, Don't Be Hitting Me Up." Okay, T.I.
Right.
Bruh, T.I. country as a coup.
Yeah, I mean,
but I didn't. I promise you, because Atlanta, it was so far back, 99 to the 2000s. I really didn't pay attention to it because that's when trap was really starting to catch its thing, and they literally had trap houses back then. We don't have that many trap houses now.
Yeah, that's why.
If we have any trap houses at all,
I was about to say that we can't really consider. We can't really consider the music that they're doing now trap music.
Well, it's drill music.
But no, they're gonna.
It's kind of like a mixture now.
But they're gonna tell you it's trap music because they stuck in the trap era. There's not even trap houses like that anymore. There might be trap houses.
Gucci, Jeezy.
When you say trap, though, it just feels like it's just a hood
style. It's just like when they say the dress. You know what I'm saying? Urban dress and whatnot. It's a style and it's a thing. But just like when Tip came out, right? His music only went up to like Virginia. They weren't trying to feel that in New York. And we from up north, so up north. It was like what the hell is a T.I. and what the hell is a Tip? And what is he talking about? Because they didn't have trap houses. They had like the spot.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Yeah, so we had like the Carter, like Baisley, all them, where they hollowed out the whole damn projects.
Right.
That wasn't no trap house. That was a trap apartment building. Yeah, that was the whole situation.
Sure.
Right, because actually Baisley and Queens, that's what they based New Jack City on.
Yeah, okay.
Right. So we didn't have no little, a house that
one house in the middle of nowhere. Yeah,
right. So when Fetty Wap came out with Trap Queen, right, he was talking about the chick that be on like the middle floor that's in there, like on New Jack City with the no clothes on, and they only got underwear on and they flipping bags. And
so the trap part is universal.
So the trap part is universal, but the house part was
that's southern.
So when he came out with his, I would go. I travel up and down the highway a lot. You would get to Virginia, and right after Virginia, when you hear like Virginia, D.C. borderline, like Richmond area, that's when you would start hearing Fetty Wap 24/7, right?
Like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But then when you came back down, it's actually not. It's considered the North because it's after North Carolina. And once you hit North Carolina, that's considered being North. Yeah. So when after Virginia, but they country now. I mean, you hear people talking.
Yeah, the west side of Virginia now.
Yeah, like
west side of Virginia. Yeah, that's different.
Down in that area, yeah, they country. So when you hit back over this side, that's when you heard less Fetty and more T.I.
Yeah.
Right. So when it finally got past that, right? Because people down here was like, what the hell is a Fetty Wap?
Yeah.
And people up there was like, what the hell is a T.I.?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when it crossed the lines, then it was okay. But again, we don't have no trap houses up north. They trapped the whole damn building.
Right.
Down here, they got a trap house.
Yeah.
So right now, just not like trap houses. If you watch Ghost, you know, Book of Ghosts or whatever, them boys is doing like a la carte delivery. It's like you got what's
it's a whole different way to move.
Grubhub.
Yeah.
I mean, like you got Drug Hub.
Yeah.
Because people are delivering stuff. They're not.
I still do that with the marijuana now.
But I'm just saying they're not trapping on the block no more. Like you got to pull up at somebody's house or somebody's gonna deliver it to you.
It's the time.
You know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted because I do not do drugs. I do not drink alcohol. I just my ear to the street. My ear to the street. And then when artists making music and it doesn't sound realistic stuff, then you know I'm gonna call them out on it. Like, yo, they don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Because if you notice, like, there's still it depends on where you go. There's very few that are pants falling off their ass.
Do you think Charleston will get on eventually? I mean, and if what would it take for them to get on? Because I went to Atlanta like 10, 15, 20 years ago, and they already been supporting each other. Right here, they not support
It's not
each
about
other.
supporting each other because Burger King don't support McDonald's.
Yeah, but when Atlanta, you had a DJs playing local music.
Understood.
But we can do that right here too.
So right, because who got a budget? These some broke ass rappers around here.
All the white can't be broke.
Man, look, they either broke or they don't want to spend no money.
Right.
So if they can buy $200 Jordans, then they roll up to you and tell you they got a hit, and they want you to invest in them. If you ain't investing in you, I ain't investing in you. What's wrong with the product?
You think
if you're not going to invest in the product, I'm not going to invest in the product. Hell no.
You think? This is something I was thinking about because I was talking to shout out Nish Bougie on Facebook. Do you think it's rappers like get complacent with getting the local love and the homeboys like, oh yeah, that's that shit right there, Bob? You know what I'm saying? Like you think they get complacent because again, like you said, you need a team. If you don't got the right people around you, you gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm good.
Well, let's define team because see, some people think a team is their homeboys that roll with them.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not the team. You have to have the team like somebody that can speak for you and speak legibly, professionally, and clearly.
Right.
You have to have somebody that actually will pick up a book and look to see what's happening now, right? You have to build relationships with people outside of this area because the industry changes sometimes day to day, sometimes week to week, month to month, year to year. It depends on what it is. Because one time I went to go upload some music to send it to the radio station, and they kicked it back and said, no, we don't upload there no more. You got to upload over here. I was like, what the hell? Last week I just put a song up. So sometimes it changes just like that.
Yeah, and that's why I go back to saying, do you think it's more of a, because you know the Geechee and the Chucktown, the Charlie O, Charleston, you know, there's home and everything, you know what I'm saying? But do you think because of how, I'm gonna say it,
I don't think you can get.
Do you think how small-minded niggas always been down here? That's what negates from Charleston getting on.
Okay, so you can't say that. That's like saying you don't like a whole group of black people because they're black. It's not that you don't like a whole group of people because they're black. You don't like some people in that group, and it's not because they're black. It's because they're stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're small.
Well, hold up. You can't say that as a whole, all the rappers got a small mind because that's not how it is. What it is that the mindset is the people in the industry could come see them because they're good. But the mindset does not have to be to support each other because you're doing the same thing. All right? Unless you're boys, like I have a couple of artists that are really close friends. They each do their own thing, but they also do something together. All right? So they'll support each other and they'll, share each other's stuff and stuff like that. But it's not going to work when you stay in the same clique 24/7 and think that those people, because see, they said, no, my boy be sharing my stuff. This is what your boy do. He hit the share button and shares it. If that's your boy and he's supporting you, he's going to hit the share button or that little copy button, and he's going to tag 99 people and then share it.
Right.
That's support.
That's support.
Okay? Right. Hitting the share button, that's hitting the damn share button. And if you can't tag anybody, what you're going to do is hashtag the hell out the post that you just put up there.
And you can't get it out to as much people as possible.
Y'all heard that part right there.
Yeah, you always saying that.
Support.
Right. Because people say, oh, I support you. Yeah, but you came to the door and asked to get in free. Yeah, exactly. That ain't support. Yeah. Support is when you dig in your pocket and you pay the price to get in the door. Right. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna support somebody, then you need to either hashtag the hell out that share, or you need to hit that copy button and tag everybody you can tag until the thing say you can't tag no more. Okay? Now, the other thing is that everybody will call themselves wanting to do features with this one and features with that one. Oh, I done did 3 albums, so you're going to have to pay me for my features. Okay? Now, I agree that you should get some type of payment because you agreed to do it. You came out your house, gas, that kind of thing. So even if it's $50 to cover your gas and your time to come out, that's comparable. And that should be as a nice gesture. Okay? But for you to roll up and be like, yo, I made a hit record and I did this, that, and the third, and I want $1,500 and you ain't got no numbers.
Yeah, that would make it make sense, right?
Y'all know who it is.
I don't,
$1,500 for what?
I don't see how an artist can get complacent because until you get money coming in, that money's coming from somewhere. So either you hustling and putting your life in danger to support yourself, or you working and spending your money and making sacrifices. But so at some point, you can never get complacent with just people saying your joy is nice.
So hold on.
But you gotta keep it come out your pocket.
Let me break this down for you.
Money's coming in.
Let me break this down for you. The minimum hours you work on a part-time job is what? Like 15, right?
Right.
Okay. So you're an artist, right? So that's your part-time job until it becomes your full-time job, right?
Now they ain't making no money.
Them boy don't put 15 hours into it. So 15 hours would include you writing, recording, posting content that I can't post for you because I don't look like you.
Exactly.
Okay? And interacting with your fans, running your fans from your Facebook page to your IG page, you know, interacting on your IG page, going live here and there, and this, that, and the third. That's all included in that slick 15.
Right.
Now, if you're an artist and you have a business and you only have like 5 songs, 10 songs, this, that, and the third, you don't have no inventory. So if you don't have no inventory, you had a business.
Right, for sure.
Because you can't sell what you don't have.
Yeah.
So if you don't have the merch.
So you deal with artists. It seems like all artists will have at least a certain amount of music. So you be having artists that don't have.
Not necessarily.
I mean, because that should be your passion. You recording.
You can't look at it like that because you got to think. Like, this is where I came from with the small mind thing, right? So, say it's me. I'm like, all right, I'm going to rap. Of course, you just got your homeboys, homegirls, your old lady, whatever. Mm-hmm. Everybody like, yeah, you nice. So it's like, yeah, we made a little fuck up song. We was fucked up, and it kind of sound good.
Right. But you an artist.
You know what we call that?
I just play around.
A living room legend.
Yeah, I mean, but there's an artist.
There's people who that's good for them.
I mean, but they ain't trying to do nothing. I know there's people out there that does that, but they can't consider themselves an artist.
Yes,
they do. I can consider myself an artist if you're not making material, not recording.
You're a podcast host, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm making material.
But they can consider themselves an artist. I can consider myself an artist.
I mean, I guess you can, but
I mean, don't get it twisted now. I can spit a little something here and there.
Yeah,
but that's not. I mean, like, I'm the only damn fool that decided to be on the business side.
Okay, you could be an artist, but
right?
you weren't there your career.
And I'm gonna tell you how much there's no movement here since we talking about the movement thing.
Right.
I was told, and I almost fell on the floor until I looked it up. We don't even have an entertainment lawyer in the state of South Carolina. And the closest thing they have to an entertainment lawyer is me, because I'm an entertainment paralegal. That's it.
Damn,
We do not have an entertainment lawyer in the state of South Carolina.
Is that one of the problems? Because we do have you, but is there not the resources there? Is there not enough resources?
We don't have enough artists to
bring the resources
to that part. Because most of the artists either want to be a cover band or something of that nature. The ones that really want to get it, they're going to go somewhere else and they're going to claim that territory.
Yeah, that's the problem.
All right. We have actors that have come from here. You have people that have come from here. Flavor Flav's from James Island, right? I grew up in West Hempstead, Long Island. He claims Hempstead. Like, dude, you are not from Hempstead. Wesley Snipes is from Ridgeville.
There's a lot of actors from down there.
Cleveland, he's from around too.
And then you have the only one that claims it down to the T is Charlemagne.
Yeah, Charlemagne do.
Charlemagne claims it. He does. Colbert, whatever his name is, whatever his name is, Colbert at night.
From the report.
Yeah, he claims it.
Right.
Yeah.
And we talk about Hootie and the Blowfish and things like that.
Hootie and the Blowfish, though, Hootie don't claim Charleston. He claims Columbia.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is he from Columbia or he from Charleston?
He's from West Ashley.
West Ashley, downtown.
I take it.
That's
cool.
to Macedonia.
I figured we got to get somebody from South Carolina on. We know we keep talking about Charleston, but South Carolina got to start somewhere.
Okay, and then when we did.
Camouflage was the person I was talking about earlier.
Okay, so then when we did, we got a Remy.
Yeah.
But there's popular artists right now. Like, I'm not too, because I'm not going, like, real shit, I'm not going to listen to you if you ain't talking about shit.
But there's some popular artists right now.
There are some popular artists from that scene right now.
I mean, I'm a feel-good person. If you can make me feel good,
I'm going to spit some bars. They'll be looking fly if the Fed's watching.
That's the other thing I noticed. Because if you look at their Instagrams, they're doing dumb shit.
Oh yeah,
because like y'all said, it's easier now with the internet and social and everything. But the social could fuck you up.
I worked with an artist, right? Well, I didn't really work with them, like I wasn't their manager or nothing like that, but we had conversed and brought me a couple of songs, and I was like, yo, that's bravado, but like, bruh. Like, if you get caught doing something, that's evidence.
Yeah, all that's evidence.
And then I was like, there was 2 songs like that, and I was like, yo, you need to like get that shit out your hard drive. Like you need to flush that.
Like
have you dealt with that a lot? Like artists is that you go on their social media and they're doing too much?
Shit, you can listen to half of the songs they got out now and shit be talking about damn.
Oh yeah,
they talking about specific.
Yeah, no. I'm watching. I'm following the Jacksonville with Fulio and Young and Hayes.
You keep bringing them up.
Because that boy telling each other, they tell it on themselves the most I've ever seen in my life.
I'm going to whisper this person's name to you.
Right.
But that dude just had everybody on the damn internet. Right. And bruh, them boys was telling on it. They were telling. First of all,
how did you feel?
A lot of them got chopped. There was one Charleston artist that got good reviews. Juice Escobar.
Yeah.
Right. But even though he has a Geechee accent, you could decipher what he was saying. And you could hear everything he was saying.
Yeah, right.
And his cadence was sick. Because it was like his hand was going, it was almost like he had a band director.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, and he was keeping pace with what he was
doing.
Yeah.
But
his wordplay was dumb.
The talent that you saw, how much talent did you see with the artists that he had?
How much what did I see?
Talent. Did you see any talent? I know we talked about once now. Was there any?
There was okay. There was, I ain't gonna call no names, but they put a version of the song up that I don't particularly care for, and they should have did the other version of that same song, and it probably would have got a better reception, and got gobsmacked when they put that version out there. But that goes to, again, when you hire a professional to tell you this, that, and the third, and they tell you, advise you that one thing too is that instead of putting that kind of money on that, the first thing you do when you come out the studio with a song that's a hit, you should put the marketing and promotion.
All right,
that's not marketing.
Currently, right now, if you give your ideal, not no megastar or whatever, like somebody come to you, when you look at them, you hear them, what's your ideal artist, hip hop, rapper, whatever? How, like, describe them?
So you're saying if somebody comes to me, I'm looking to see what I could do with this person. Is that what you're asking me?
No. What is your ideal artist? Like their look, how they sound. What's your ideal artist you look for? Like maybe not look for, but that's
okay. So they have to have a marketable situation. Like it doesn't matter if you're a big person, small person, medium person. If you have your own originality and you're marketable in your skin for what you do. So that's one. Two, they have to have a level of professionalism.
Right.
They have to be able to take constructive, and I don't like to say criticism, but
critique. It's still criticism because you're critiquing.
Right, but it's a constructive critique
on
the situation. Because criticism is
criticizing somebody. It's so negative.
A critique. They also need to be able to, like when you say you got to do artist development, why I got to sit down and do this? Why I got to run up and down the sidewalk? Why I got to do this, that? No, there ain't no why you got to do that. What do you want to do? You know? So they have to be able to follow direction. And the end game is, what's your long-term goal? So what's your short-term goal? What's your long-term goal? All right? So short-term is, of course, you want to be a star overnight. But that's not going to happen. So your long-term goal is, what are you going to do to get from this short-term situation that you got to get to the long-term situation? So basically, I want to know, and this is going to sound real funny, but I want to know what your hood game plan is. Okay? Not your business game plan, but your hood game plan. What's your hood game plan?
You're going to leave the streets
alone. Market yourself?
So are you going to leave your street alone? Are you going to market yourself? Are you going to get your homeboys? You got 100 homeboys. Everybody putting in $5? Can we get that? You know what I'm saying? Get your people to stop riding your coattail and get your people to start putting money on that coattail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if it's $5. Because you know what I'm saying? $5 is better than nothing, but the kind of merch you can get from that, the kind of merch you can sell, little things you can do to build money. Because it's not always about the music. It's about merch sometimes. And then, for God's sakes, stop taking 20 of your damn homeboys or 10 of your damn homeboys and going to the club, going in the VIP section, blowing $2,000 to $5,000 in one night, and then want somebody to at the same club want somebody to hire you to perform. But you know how much money I'm gonna lose? You know how much money I'm gonna lose if you come out that VIP booth?
I feel like an artist that's doing.
I don't buy 6 bottles. You think I want you on stage?
Yeah.
Man, you know the code of the street is never fall. Major cat Mage. Never fold, motherfucker. You strip sold up, you done blowed up. Now it's clockwork, like your hood flooded. Cause if not, then your block hurt. The man in your city, your stamp was like the brand name. Swag ringing bells, cause you known for doing the damn